speech is my final assignment for my speech class at University of South Dakota. My speech today is on a reality, which is my leaving our Custer office and a new counselor replacing me. The reason it's happening is because I recently passed my level 2, which is my International Consortium testing for addiction professionals. So now I have moved up in certification and I will be moved to our Rapid City office. Our vision for the Custer office is basically as it stands now, is that we're going to do everything we can in promoting the office to help the community in Custer and also maintain relationships with Custer community leaders. I'm also going to introduce the new counselor, which is Heidi Sailing, who's going to replace me at the Custer office. First, on a personal note, saying goodbye to the Custer office is really hard for me. It's a reminder of where I began because I started that office from nothing as a chemical dependency counselor trainee. I'm relocating to the Rapid City office so that my level 2 status can be better utilized with other counselors and providing a larger need for counselors in the Rapid City area. Also, part of my reason for leaving is one of our clients, former clients, has changed her life and decided to become a counselor and is now a student at the University of South Dakota. Talk a little bit about the history, how it all started in Custer, because I was working in the Rapid City office. And one day my boss came and said he wanted to start a program for women, which was based on sexual abuse and domestic violence. I wrote that program, and I was working between the Rapid City office and the Custer office at the same, or Rapid City and Hot Springs office at the same time, which was very demanding, so I asked to move permanently to Hot Springs. During that move, our board of directors and our director of the program decided that I should open an office in Custer because the need there is great. However, we wouldn't be able to have a huge office and it really could just be maintained by one counselor, and that would have been myself. On October the 19th, 2011, I began my journey in Custer. We have a little office that's located in Custer in town, which is really accessible by our clients. Started with a desk, a computer, and some chairs, and we started transferring people to the Custer office that were traveling to Hot Springs. And then what happened after that was just history. People learned that we were there. They gave interest in our program. They were happy we were there to serve their community. The motivation, or my motivation for changing offices, is that the success of Custer has been great. Our numbers have outnumbered our Hot Springs office almost every month since October of last year. We hold 3 groups there, and we've had just an awesome revenue and a major interest from our community. In that time, we also became members of the Custer Child Protection Team and part of the Lifeways team, which is promoted within the schools. And we've just been working with everybody in Custer, and we're well received. In replacing me, my goal is to move up in the world, and to work in Custer was an awesome experience, but I believe I've done my time there and it's time to move on. So I moved on. I have a new office in Rapid City, which is really an awesome reward for all of my hard work in Custer. Another part of my motivation for moving is that we have an awesome counselor who's just beginning in her career that has made great strides to get where she's at. She lives in Custer. The people in Custer are completely aware of who she is, and they trust her already. So it's just a fit that's going to work better than any other fit that we've looked at. The fresh look that she's going to provide in the Custer area is much like the fresh look that I had when I first arrived there. And I was ready, and she's a go-getter just like me, and I'm also consulting with her while she does her work in Custer. The vision for Custer is to keep doing what we're doing. It's been a great success. We've had a great outcome with the Custer office. We have people who are not just court-ordered, but over half of our people are just walk-ins asking for help. So in conclusion of my speech today, I just want to thank all of the people in Custer for receiving me and working with me. And I also want to thank Heidi because she's worked alongside me for the past 7 or 8 months, helping make this a success. So this is my final farewell to the Custer office, and I'm looking forward to my work in the future.